From a fourth TerrorCon being cut, to Rampage appearing in the Maximal Cave, these are just a few of the deleted or altered scenes from Transformers Rise of the Beasts that you most likely didn't know about. In today's video I've got 5 scenes that got drastically changed or even cut from Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and I'm going to explain these scenes to you guys, best to my knowledge of course. The script of this film went through many changes. Even 2 weeks before the actual world premiere, it received the biggest change, which was the G.I. Joe end scene instead of the Sector 7 one that was in the original cut and the early screenings. So let's begin. Wheeljack was originally meant to be in New York with the rest of the Autobot cast, and he was meant to be in the hangar scene where Mirage brings Noah to meet the Autobots, and we can see in some of the behind the scenes videos that the actual Volkswagen van that was used for Wheeljack was in these sequences, and Transformers Art Modes on Instagram was the first one to spot the Volkswagen van back in 2021 when they were shooting in Montreal, which was meant to be representing New York. So this is also a confirmation that he was meant to be in New York. As to why he was cut back and was basically removed is most likely because of the fan outrage because of his redesign and how drastically he changed from his Bumblebee movie look. So they knew that they have to cut back his screen time, and basically he was just there for reasons, I guess. The fourth one is actually really interesting. It's a TerrorCon character that was cut from the film in the middle of the production. The character was named Bloodhound, and he was a black and red muscle car, just like Shatter and Dropkick in the Bumblebee movie. He was meant to be the 4th TerrorCon in the movie, and this brings us to the third one, which is this character Bloodhound was actually based off of the director Steven Caple Jr.'s actual vehicle, which is an Oldsmobile, and the concept artist who designed this character, Shane Baxley, confirmed this via his Instagram page that he actually based the car off of the director's, aka Steven Caple Jr.'s car, and I think this was meant to be a nice Easter egg if you ask me. The second one is actually a pretty good one, which I'm really sad that they actually cut and they didn't include this in the deleted scenes because it was mostly done. Actually, it was almost finished, and it was a scene of Rhinox after Optimus Prime gave his speech in the film before the final battle, and the scene was played before the sequence that was in the trailer when Noah asked Mirage how big is Unicron, and he says he's a planet-eating planet, so he's big. And this Rhinox scene played before that, and it was just right after the Optimus Prime speech before they charged into the volcano to fight the Terrorcons. The scene was Optimus Prime saying for Cybertron, followed by Optimus Primal saying for Earth, and then just randomly Rhinox yelling for home.
We're going down fighting. Do it for the tower and the ramen shops. Do it for the loot they've taken from us. But most importantly, do it for the puppies! Follow that guy.
And everyone was looking at him like, you speak? You actually speak? If you ask me, it's a real shame that this scene was cut because it gave Rhinox some personality or a character, because he was just there barely speaking. He actually had one line and that's it, and this was a funny scene, and it would give us the impression that he is that loyal soldier fighting for the Maximals and Earth and everyone. Let's just say he has more muscle than brain. I just love this. He's like the Braver's Ironhide, and it's a real shame this was cut. And the first one is the biggest one yet. It was revealed a few weeks ago by the same concept artist Shane Baxley via his Instagram page, and it was a concept of the Maximal cave, and in that cave you can see a dead Transformers character, and actually this dead Transformers character was Rampage from Beast Wars. I believe he described that he was dead and there because the Predacons tried to steal the Transwarp key as well, and the Maximals, mostly Rhinox and Cheetor, killed him and they just left his body there. But ultimately this scene got cut as well, for better or worse, because this would give us the message that the Predacons are there. They are not just clones and foot soldiers like in the final battle, that they are really out there and they are a real threat. And in the other hand, it's a good thing that they actually cut this scene, because it means that he's actually not dead and he's alive and he could appear in the future films. And yeah, it's basically a 50-50 if you ask me. But yeah, this is all I've got you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this video as well. Let me know if you heard of these scenes and changes before. Also let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And with that, stay safe and talk to you later. Bye.